If you have destruction simulation from RBD bullet solver to the dust and debris, and if you want to render that in simple way, of course this video is for you. Hi everyone, this is Dyson. Welcome back to part number 3. This is the destruction or simulation, the Shockwave, and this is our reference video. This is amazing, and we did a lot of stuff in these two videos. We RBD bullet solver that, and we added post effect dust and debris. If you didn't watch that, go ahead and watch this video. So with that, we have this simulation. This is decent, and we're gonna render that in Karma. This is the overview, our technique rendering in Karma, and if you want more detail, you can watch that on my Patreon. So first, as you can see, we added or we import our simulation in Karma Solaris, and I'm using this sub import, and I use the scene import for importing my camera from sub level. This is so crucial, and we add this Karma node, and as you can see, this is our simulation, the debris and blah blah blah. And we have this amazing, you see, and we have this amazing Pyro import. This is so challenging, and if you new to Solaris Karma, know that if you want to render Pyro, you need to convert it to the VDB and delete useless or unnecessary field like temperature or velocity. It's sometimes have a headache for Karma. So as you can see, we did that and import our Pyro in here, and we also import this mach diamond. If you don't know what is mach diamond, watch this video, we talk about that. And this is the giant sphere, the wave wall refraction, I don't know, something like that. And this is so crucial for our effect. For the lighting part, we create this amazing doom light using this HDRI. This is amazing. As you can see, I'm here. You see, I'm rotating this HDRI, seeking the light source. I want the light source. And pay attention, in lighting phase, every time you need to disable the heavy object because it will slow you down. And as you can see, we don't have any light source, obvious light source in our HDRI, as you can see. And for that, I wanna use the distance light, aka sunlight, you can say. You see, I'm using distance light to help the HDRI or doom light, you see. And I'm always having this angle for softening the shadow and changing the color. And as you can see, this is the combination with distance light and the doom light. You see, that's amazing, honestly. So after that, we begin to import our texture for the terrain, as you can see, using the old school Material X image, material library. And for the car, because I want to keep it simple, I don't want to use Paint X, for example, for that. I didn't have any time for that, honestly. So we're gonna add simple old school material. So for that, I will use this amazing quick surface material. This is amazing, introduced in 20.5 Houdini, and as you can see, you can just drag that material to your object and you can assign that. As you can see, it's assigned only for the one pieces. So with this asterisk sign, I tell that to assign to all body pieces. See, that's amazing. And you can switch, of course, between the normal car and the pieces car, but yeah, I did that in simple way. And as you can see, I did the same thing for the tire car, and I used this material gray and lot of roughness in specular. This is simple, and this metally material for this object of the car. This is decent, guys. and you see this is the overall look of the car. By the way, if you like this kind of video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I will be so grateful for that, guys. Now the pyro part, or smoke or dust part. You see, we imported our pyro in VDB as we mentioned before, and as you can see, I couldn't shade that using this quick cloud material, so I went old school with material library, and as you can see, I'm changing the color and changing the density value. It's simple stuff. I'm doing the overall technique. If you want more detail of this tutorial, it's available on my Patreon. You see, this is the overall look of my pyro. This is simple, honestly. And after that, we went for the mach diamond. This is so interesting. I doing that for the first time. I love it, honestly. So this is the giant sphere, and I added this material to it. So with the material, it's so simple. Just using this translucence or translucence value for the 1 and index of refraction to 1. Pay attention for that. I need slight of refraction, and you see this is amazing. And in here, this is the tricky part. I added dispersion to this effect. You see, that's amazing. That will do the job. And I brought the specular to 0 because we don't need that. You see, this is cool. That's what give us the mach diamond, they call. So with that, we did this mach diamond, and after that we added some camera shock or camera noise on the explosion, you see, and I trimmed that on my Patreon in full detail. And you see, this is our camera shock, and after that we went with depth of field. You see, we are framing this camera to the subject, and we did some lens distortion. You see, this is amazing stuff to make your image believable. And yeah, with that we added some color or lighting adjustment, and you see, with that, and this is the result, and honestly I love it. So this is amazing. So this was a whole tutorial of Shockwave simulation. The full detail on my Patreon if you're interested, and big shout out for these amazing people on my Patreon. Thank you guys, have fun with our content. See you at the next one. Goodbye.